The Unexpected Truth About Animals, A Menagerie of the Misunderstood, by Lucy Cooke. Read by Lucy Cooke. This book is dedicated to the memory of my dad, who opened my eyes to the wonders of the natural world. Introduction. How can sloths exist when they're such losers? As a zoologist and founder of the Sloth Appreciation Society, I get asked this question a lot. Sometimes losers is further defined, lazy, stupid and slow being perennial favourites. And sometimes the query is paired with the rider, I thought evolution was all about survival of the fittest, delivered with an air of bemusement or worse, a whiff of superior species smugness. Each time it happens, I take a deep breath and, with as much poise as I can muster, explain that sloths are by no means losers. They are, in fact, one of natural selection's quirkiest creations and fabulously successful to boot. Skulking about the treetops, barely quicker than a snail, and being covered in algae, infested with insects, and defecating just once a week might not be your idea of aspirational living, but then you're not trying to survive in the highly competitive jungles of Central and South America, something the sloth is very good at. When seeking to understand animals, context is key. The secret to sloths' extraordinary endurance is their lethargic nature. They are paragons of low-energy living with a suite of ingenious energy-saving adaptations honed over many millennia and worthy of the most eccentric and gifted inventor. I won't launch into the full list now. You can read all about the sloth's innovative upside-down life in Chapter 3. Suffice to say, I'm a sucker for an underdog. The reputation of the sloth was sufficiently besmirched that I felt compelled to found the Sloth Appreciation Society. Our motto, being fast is overrated. I toured a talk on the unexpected truth about this much maligned creature to festivals and schools. It traced sloth-based slander back to a clique of 16th century explorers who took it upon themselves to brand this quiet vegetarian pacifist the stupidest animal that can be found in the world. This book grew out of those talks, and the need to set the record straight, not just for the sloth, but for other animals as well. We have a habit of viewing the animal kingdom through the prism of our own rather narrow existence. The sloth's arboreal lifestyle is sufficiently extraterrestrial to make it one of the world's most misunderstood creatures, but it is by no means alone in this category. Life takes a glorious myriad of alien forms, and even the simplest require complex understanding. Evolution has played some splendid practical jokes by fashioning implausible creatures with an absence of logic and precious few clues to explain itself. Mammals like the bat that want to be birds, birds like the penguin that want to be fish, and fish like the eel whose enigmatic life cycle sparked a 2,000-year search for its missing gonads, driving man to the absolute edge of endeavour, a precipice eel scientists still teeter upon today. Animals do not give up their secrets easily. Consider the ostrich. In February 1681, the brilliant British polymath Sir Thomas Browne wrote a letter to his son Edward, a physician at the royal court, requesting a rather unusual favour. Edward had come into possession of an ostrich, one of a flock donated to King Charles II by the King of Morocco. Sir Thomas, a keen naturalist, was fascinated by this big foreign bird and eager that his son sent him news of its habits. Is it vigilant like a goose? Does it delight in sorrel, yet recoil from bay leaves? And does it eat iron? This final query, he suggested helpfully to his son, might be best uncovered by wrapping the metal first in pastry, like some sort of Ferrous sausage roll, since perhaps it will not take it up alone. This zoological recipe swap had a decidedly scientific purpose. Browne wanted to test an ancient myth that ostriches were capable of digesting absolutely anything, even iron. According to one medieval German scholar, the ostrich's taste for the strong stuff was such that
Sample complete. Ready to continue?